Gary, I think the simple question here is what went wrong today?
It's a tough one, to be fair. I thought we started well. Not ruthless enough. We spoke about ruthless in both boxes. We create chance after chance. You don't take it. They get one chance and score. Changes the game. And then they get another chance to take the game. It's about taking chances, John. It's about work, it's about running hard, it's about competing, it's about being better than your man you're playing against. And when we concede, especially the third goal, give in. That's the disappointing thing for me. Yeah, you're going to concede goals. It's the way you reaction, it's your reaction to disappointment. I thought we give in today. I thought we stopped the run. And we got our just rewards. We got our just rewards by getting a good beat because we thought we were second best. And when they got their first goal, I thought we were second best, and that's the disappointing part. Yeah, you lose a football game. It's the way you lose games. I thought we give in and thought we stopped running, which is the most disappointing part for me.
For a long time, I think up until 4-0, to be honest, it didn't feel like a 4-0 game, and I think that's what hurt the most. It was after that things sort of collapsed a little bit. Was it a collective team failure, or was it a singular department failure?
I think it was all over the pitch. Today, we looked the same with individuals. And that's the frustrating part. You look at a goalkeeper in the back four, look like they never played before. And that's the disappointing part. You're centre half trying to beat players. Do your job. Get the ball forward, do what you're good at. Midfielders, do what you're good at. Winning second balls, keeping the lads taking over. Forwards, being better than the man you're playing against. Being on the front foot. Taking risks, being proactive. There was none of that today. And that's the disappointing part. When you step onto a football pitch, you've got to be ready to work. You see, it's a centre in the warm-up, not ready to go. And that's the most important part. You get yourself ready, you get yourself going. You think about your job, you think about what's expected. And we didn't do any of them today. We started well. As soon as you concede the first goal, we always struggle to get back in the game. And that's the disappointment part, because you've got to run, you've got to work hard, you've got to stick together. If someone's not doing the job, you tell them. Today it was just a sort of, I'm doing my job, individual mentality. No one grabbing each other by the scruff of the neck. So you do your job, you organise. It's not like that. You're going to experienced players that come up to us and say, listen, I'm doing this, you do that, you do that. There was none of that. It was too easy. And as I say, we were second best all second half. And that's that. And I'm hurt over that. I'm embarrassed by it. Because that team went on that pitch and represented me and the football club. And that's not what I'm about. And that's not what this football club's about. And that's the biggest disappointment then. Yeah, losing a football game, but it's always the way you lose. And giving in is not an option in my eyes.
So now we turn our attentions 48 hours from now to the away derby at Camel Laird. I don't know, do we prepare for that after coming on the end of a drubbing like this?
Well, that's down to the individual, isn't it? That's down to pride. That's down to, as I say, reaction to disappointment. And the best teams react to disappointment. And that's what you have to do. You know what I mean? That's what you've got to do. You can't just sulk. You've got to get on with the game. And that's the biggest thing you've got to do. Roll your sleeves up. It's going to be a tough game. And that's the beauty about football. There's always another game. And it's a big game. It's a derby game. They'll be up for it. You've seen what it was like last week. Blood and guts and tackles flying in. And we've got to be ready for it. Camel Laird's will be. But it's a good game to come back to, isn't it? And you've got to get down to the individual. What you do, sulk, dust yourself off and go again. And that's what we've got to do. Big game, rest up, and go again Monday.
Okay, well, I'll see you on Monday.
Cheers, John.